Hello, I'm glad you could join us tonight. This is a talk that helps people get the most out of their care, and it's a self-care talk. And it's geared all around chiropractic and your health. So, let's get started. What is health to you? Have you heard people say, oh, I saw him in the gym yesterday, and then today I heard he dropped dead of a heart attack, but he looked so great. How many times have you heard people say that? So some people think health is looking good. Some people think health is not having any pain. But truthfully, that's not what health is, because you can have no pain and you can drop dead of a heart attack, or you can drop dead of pancreatic cancer in a month and be doing half marathons a month before. So health is not about how you feel or how you look. True health is more than just the absence of disease. It is the full expression of life. The Webster Dictionary says that health is the condition of being sound in body, mind, and spirit. That's a really good definition. And the World Health Organization says that health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. So health is about how your body is functioning, not just looking or feeling good. Chiropractors have always had a very deep appreciation for how the body functions. We saw all the amazing things it does, and we look, listen, and respect our bodies. We don't just try to shut it up with pills and painkillers, because our body came with a 100 billion brain neurons that can send impulses at lightning speed to every cell, tissue, organ, and system in our bodies. It came complete with a very sophisticated nerve system that stretches for miles and stores over 100 trillion bits of information. It produces 8 million new red blood cells every second, and 100,000 genes with more than 50% designated to the structure and function of your nervous system. So you can see that the nervous system is 50% of the cells and genes in your body. I'm not very good at taking care of plants, but I've asked this question to people, and these are the things that people usually say if they see a plant that looks like this. They think it needs more water, less water, more light, less light. Maybe it needs to be repotted. Maybe it needs better soil, or maybe it needs plant food. It's kind of like health. It needs something, right? But if we put medication, if we ground up medication and put it in the soil, will it make the plant healthier? Well, that's what a lot of people do for their body when it's not doing well. So the natural law is to do the obvious, to look at the cause of what's the problem and then to correct it. And that's what chiropractors do. Subluxation. When I see someone, I think three things. When I see someone that's sick, I think three things. They're either toxic, depleted, or they don't have proper nerve supply. And that last one is called subluxation. You can see the nerves running through the vertebrae, and that one area where there's a circle, there's a thinner, weaker nerve. That nerve has pressure on it, it has blockage, it has tension, and it has elongation. But it's not a thick, healthy nerve that's free of pressure. And that's what a subluxation is. I am a nerve specialist. Let me just go back to that one more time. So when there's not proper nerve supply, there's subluxation, and Chiropractors are nerve specialists. They're not back doctors, they're nerve specialists. We remove subluxation, which is the pressure, blockage, tension, and elongation in the spine. I want to show you a model of a spine and some nerve models so you can really understand what a subluxation is. So this is a spine, and those x-rays are also a spine, of a spine. That's the neck right there. This is a side view of the neck, which is the same as this. And that's a normal, healthy neck. So you can see the vertebrae are square and they have soft edges and they're not very calcified, or they're not white. The clear areas are the discs. You can't see them because they're filled with water. So on X-ray you can only see the bony, harder structures, not the softer connective tissue structures. And there's a slight curve you can see also in that neck, and you can see that really well on this model of the spine. You can see this is a really nice curve. These are the discs, which is the same as those clear areas on the X-ray, and you can't see the nerve on the X-ray, but you can see these yellow things are the nerves that come out from the spinal cord. They come out of these little holes between each vertebrae, and the disc is what opens up those holes so the nerve is free flowing and there's no pressure on the nerve. So what happens if there's a subluxation, which is when there's a twisting or stretching or misalignment in the vertebrae? What that does is it blocks the nerve flow. And the longer that blockage is there, the more degeneration occurs over time. So here you can see a normal neck, and here's the beginning of a degenerative spine. So this is, let me just turn that off, sorry.